Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's Town Media Director Steve Brogan here, and this is the This Week in Tyngsborough segment. Yeah, it's Monday, so hopefully you guys had a good weekend, enjoyed the 4th, got to have some fun, kept all your digits, hopefully, if you were lighting off some illicit fireworks in the state of Massachusetts. It was a pretty nice weekend, other than the little bit of crazy rain we had come through on, what was that, Saturday? Or no, Sunday, excuse me. No, forget it. You know what I mean, Saturday. It was kind of brutal. Got a little bit of rain, but yeah, it was a nice weekend. I enjoyed it anyways, so hopefully you guys got to enjoy that as well. So, I have a ton of news that I want to get to you guys. There's actually quite a bit of stuff going on in town. First and foremost, the special town meeting that I've been bringing up the last couple of broadcasts on July 23rd. Don't forget that that's happening. So this is the big golf course discussion that is happening on July 23rd, the usual place over at the Tyngsborough Elementary School, 205 Westford Road, 7 o'clock, July 23rd. Just the golf course. As far as I know, nothing else has been added. I don't think they can at this point anyways. But yeah, so that's the big discussion going on in the next couple weeks. So get yourself ready, mark your calendars. Start if you haven't gotten all the information that you want to get. There's 2 info sessions coming up, July 10th and July 18th. They're doing 2 public info sessions over at Old Town Hall here in town at 10 Kendall Road. So if you want to go and get information about that or further information about that, definitely go check those out. Happening on the 10th and the 18th. And also, I just finally was able to confirm that on the 17th, if you guys are interested, on the 17th, I'm going to be doing a live broadcast with Selectman Rick Rowe, who's going to come on and answer some questions about this as well. We're going to chat about it, go through the FAQs, and basically just kind of I'll ask some questions and he'll answer them hopefully, and we'll discuss what's going to be coming up at the town meeting on the 23rd. So you'll get some extra opportunity there if you're not able to attend some of these meetings or watch some of the meetings that we're going to be. We'll obviously be broadcasting and recording the 2 info sessions at Old Town Hall, but we'll have this one as well. So definitely check that out if you can. Again, the date is July 17th at 1:30 in the afternoon. I know it's kind of an oddball time, but that worked out for Selectman Rowe. So he's going to come in and yeah, we're going to do that. So if you're working, you can always watch it later. That's the nice thing about social media and just recorded video. It works out really well. So yeah, so definitely check that out. The 17th, also, like I said, the 10th and the 18th for the 2 public info sessions. The 17th at 1:30, you'll be able to watch it right here on this broadcast. I'll have Selectman McRow will come in. We'll talk about golf course and ask all of your questions, whatever those questions may be. I will caution everybody, if you're going to watch the show and ask questions while he's here, be nice. Don't, I'm not going to ask him ignorant questions. I'm not going to ask him mean stuff or tell him nasty things. I don't want to get into that whole big fight with people with the way social media has been going. It's a little bit disturbing sometimes, but we're going to try to keep it nice and keep it above board and just answer and ask questions, or he will anyways, answer the questions. So yeah, so the 10th, the 18th, and the 17th at 1:30 for some interesting discussions on the golf course. Hi to everybody, by the way, who's watching. Thanks, Pearl, for tuning in. She's always a faithful watcher of our broadcast, so that always helps. But thanks to everybody who tunes in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff with our social media stuff. That really does help get this information out to your neighbors. Don't forget, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, feel free to chime in, ask questions. And you can also watch on Comcast 8, Verizon 29 here in the town of Tyngsborough, and at our live video on demand and streaming service at tyngsboroughma.gov. All right, now, aside from the special town meeting, so, boy, like I said, there's a bunch of things that have been happening. A bunch of stuff out of the TPD this week. Sergeant Jack Manning retired. Actually, let me go to their Facebook page. I was going to do this for you so we could show you more easily. I could show you more easily some of these things. I'll post some links, by the way, also in the description. So if you want to go read some of these stories for yourself. So we had a gentleman, unfortunately, who was found deceased in town. It's under investigation. The gentleman's name was, I believe, Jack Porter was his name. I'm sorry, I think it was the Porter family. Anyways, it was the gentleman in the family, though. Unfortunately, was found deceased. Our condolences, obviously, to the Porter family. Very sorry for your loss there. It's always tough to lose a family member. Definitely never easy, but they did find him. They are investigating. So here, I'm going to bring you up to my computer. So again, I'm going to post the link in the description, but here's the article anyways that the chief wrote. So pretty lax on details. They can't give too much details because obviously it's still under investigation. So, but you can get the link on their Facebook page, and like I said, as soon as the show's over, I'll post it in the description. So, so that happened, kind of troubling, unfortunately, but unfortunately, sometimes these things just they happen. Also, Sergeant Jack Manning, who is the longtime town prosecutor, he retired. He's gone. Sergeant Jack Manning is now retired. I think it was after 36 years. The chief threatened to put him back on patrol as a joke, obviously. Otherwise, he had to retire. So he was at his time. He'd definitely done his time and earned his retirement. So congratulations to him on all his years of service and an excellent job. Well done for him as well. What else was on the library thing? Oh, and if anybody knows somebody looking for a job and might be interested in dispatch, possibly, right, being a dispatcher here in the town of Tyngsborough, they are seeking a full-time dispatcher. I'm trying to get to the story. I don't know if I'll get there fast enough. But anyways, I'll post the link in the description. But yeah, if you're looking for a job, this is a full-time job, mind you, and you're interested in the public safety field and wouldn't mind being a dispatcher, they're looking for a full-time dispatcher. So check that out in the link after the show. Let's see, what else is going on? I'm going to go over the library stuff in a few minutes. I mentioned the town meeting stuff. Oh, Pat Sands, Deputy Chief Pat Sands, former Deputy Chief Pat Sands. He is now Assistant Chief. I'm going to try to find these faster for you guys. He is now the Assistant Chief. I don't know exactly what that means. I just saw the post on Facebook, so I just thought I'd mention that. Congratulations to Pat, though. He's a great guy. He does a very good job. He's very much a stickler for the rules when it comes to safety and so on, as he should be. He's a firefighter, so you would think that they would be. But he is definitely good for the job. He'll do a great job on that. Boy, I'm trying to find. There it is. Look at that. Finally got to it. And there you go, Pat Sands. So if you don't know who Pat Sands is, he is the gentleman on the right in the photo there in the dark shirt with Chief Wes Russell. So congratulations to him. Well done. Okay. Where else? This isn't one. I definitely want to show you the link. And again, I'm going to show you this in the town. I'm going to post this in the description so you can go right to it. So recently, obviously, there's been a lot of discussion about budgets, spending money, the golf course and so on and so forth, all these various projects that need to come up, public safety buildings, and now a potential for a new middle school. They are looking for folks to serve on the middle school building committee. Here, let me bring this over. Sorry, I'm not looking at you guys. There we go. So there's the story. Anyways, you can sign up to be on the school building committee if that's something that interests you. There's going to be obviously a lot of budget implications with that. I don't know what the whole timeline is of this. I haven't had a chance to read this completely, but I'm sure you can get some more information from the town administrator's office if you need it. But yeah, so this is coming up. It looks like. They need the letters by July 12th, so it's coming up very quickly at 12 o'clock. So if you're interested, July 12th at 12 o'clock, and again, I don't have all the details on the actual school building part, but they are looking to build a new middle school. I know the middle school needs to be replaced. I believe it was in the 50s, I want to say it was built, so it's an older building, definitely in need of a new building. So that's coming up. So just keep that in mind. Keep that on your radar for all these chats when people are talking about taxes going up and so on and so forth, and all the various town projects. This is definitely one of them that's on the horizon. So you've got a potential middle school, a potential public safety building, and then also the golf course discussion. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on budget-wise here in the town of Tyngsborough, or that will be coming up anyways. Let's see. Let me not miss anything here. All right. Town Beach is open. Obviously, Memorial Day it opened up. But you need your hang tag. I've showed that a bunch of times, so don't forget to get your hang tag from the town administrator's office, because otherwise you could get towed. You don't want to have that happen. And also, I just checked with Carrie Oon, our Board of Health Director, and the E. coli levels for the Town Beach are still at very safe levels, so you're good to go. You don't have to worry about anything over there, so that's always good. They test that every Friday, by the way, if you're wondering, as to they want to check the E. coli levels to make sure they don't go up. Sometimes they can go up, I'm told, from very hot days, heavy use, just with a lot of people using it. Sometimes the E. coli levels can creep up a little bit. A lot of times, though, it's just sort of natural. The sun hits the water, causes bacteria to grow, and there you go. But still at safe levels, according to the state, so all is well there. That's a good thing. The block party's coming up again on August 25th, so don't forget about that one. Also, the open mic night happening after that. The block party starts at 11, goes till 4 o'clock, and then the open mic is from 4 to 6. So it's going to be similar to last year, except this year we have the addition of a beer garden, which is going to be awesome. Navigation Brewing is going to be there. I believe a winery is there. I forget the name off the top of my head. It's escaping me, but a winery will be there as well, so you'll be able to get some nice beverages. Obviously, the food trucks is going to be kind of a redesign of the festival, so it's going to look a little different than last time, but in general, it's going to use the same area. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. So mark your calendars definitely for that one. August 25th, starting at 11 o'clock. There's a bunch of music. I've got Allison coming on this Friday. She's going to come on and give us some details. We're going to talk music, food, and all that fun stuff for the block party. So definitely tune in for Friday because it's going to be a good one. Also, the library is doing their summer reading program. I'll get into library stuff now, I guess, since it's on my list. The library is doing their summer reading program, which means that they're trying to get everybody to read certain books. You can go to their website, tinglib.org, if you want to check out the stuff that's available. They've got Edgar the Alien. If you haven't seen him, any pictures of him on Facebook recently. Edgar the Alien is making his rounds around Tyngsborough. People are kind of taking him out and taking a picture of him in funny places, and then they post it. So that's pretty cool. And then they wanted me to remind you over at the library that they have the really nice what do you want to call it? The garden in the back, right behind Town Hall here. There's a nice little area. If you're interested, you wanted a place to sit outside that's quiet, kind of secluded, and able to just kind of relax a little bit in a very peaceful, serene setting. Actually, it's pretty nice back there. You can go hang out back by the library. There's some benches. You can bring lawn chairs, what have you. Pull up a nice spot of grass and enjoy yourself. Read your books and whatever else you want to do back there. So it's a nice area, nice little spot to hang out. So those things are going on. And there was some other things I wanted to hit. Sorry, it's Monday after a holiday. I'm trying to pull all this stuff together for you guys, and it's been like kind of a scramble, just because of all the kept getting caught back up to the week. Let me go to the town calendar. Here we go. Go over to the town calendar. I'll show you guys this. So here's your town calendar for the week. We've got a Board of Health meeting tonight, and there was a Commission on Disabilities meeting this morning. Great board, by the way. This is a new board, the Commission on Disability. So if you have any concerns about ADA stuff or just disability, access to disabled folks around the area, Commission on Disability is the people you want to contact. I had a woman recently ask me about closed captioning for programs, which is something we've thought about, but can be a little bit problematic because it's extremely expensive, unfortunately. But we have some interesting workarounds to be able to make some of these things accessible using social media, of all things, because YouTube and Facebook both add text to the bottom of their videos, or can be added. So that's kind of a cool feature. So we worked out with her an ability to do that. Showed her how to use that so that was accessible, at least. But great board, by the way. Like what I was saying was the Commission on Disability. Excellent board. If you have any questions, again, you can always contact them. You can go to the website, tyngsboroughma.gov, and get their contact info. You can also email me, sbrogan@tyngsboroughma.gov, if you want me to pass something along. So that's today. You got the Board of Health meeting, and the Commission on Disability was this morning. Assessors meeting this evening. Let's see, what was canceled tonight? Oh, Conservation Commission was canceled tonight. I'm not sure why. Wednesday, the 10th, obviously that's one of the pre-town meetings. The first of the two pre-town meetings is the 10th at 7 o'clock over at Old Town Hall. Then you've got the Master Plan Committee meeting, which I'm not sure if that's still going to happen because of the pre-town meeting, but it might. It very, very well might. I'm not totally sure. And then Thursday, First Parish Meeting House, Sewer Commission meeting, Finance Committee meeting, and the ZBA meeting. Busy set of meetings. Oh, and in answer to the question on Facebook quickly, to Michael, if you want to find out about a table, talk to Allison Page in the rec department, apage@tyngsboroughma.gov, and she'll be happy to answer your questions about that. I'm sure there's probably still a couple tables left, or hopefully anyways. Those have been filling fast too, so she's been filling that, doing her due diligence, filling those spots. So definitely get to her ASAP, but apage@tyngsboroughma.gov, or just you can call Town Hall here, 649-2300. And I don't recall her extension, but you can ask for Allison Page, and you will get the information you want. All right. So that's the town calendar. There's just a bunch of meetings. I mean, honestly, it's going to be busy the next couple weeks. We were just discussing that off camera, how many meetings and things are happening, especially considering the town meeting, the pre-town meetings, and other things like that. So don't forget, you can always add this calendar, the town calendar, to your personal Gmail calendar. If you wanted to follow along, just hit the plus on the Google Calendar thing, and it will add it right to your calendar. So pretty cool stuff. All right, let me go over to the Tyngsborough Public Library. Where'd you go? I did kind of give you that stuff already, I guess, didn't I? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you. There, we'll do something a little different this time around. I'm going to go over to their Facebook page because all the things I wanted to talk to you about were right on their, pretty much right on the beginning of their thread. Where are we? Just quick, let me get 1 second here just to get this for you guys. Not that one. Next one. Bingo. There we go. All right. Because they do a nice little this week in the Tyngsborough Public Library. It makes it a lot easier for me. Okay, so today, Monday, this just happened, by the way, the Music Together demo class that just finished, 11 to 11:45. That's a nice one. When that happens again, great class to bring your young children to. They love it. The kids have fun. They get little instruments and things to play with and can bang on stuff and basically just make little tunes. It's kind of cool. So that happens. That happened this morning. You've got bedtime stories at 6:30 tonight. That's another good one for your kids if you've got little ones, ages 3 to 8. And that is a drop-in, by the way. And Chief Howe will be reading to the kids this evening. So that's pretty cool. Tomorrow morning, by the way, I'm going to be reading to the kids. So that's also going to be fun. We've got a couple of fun stories to read. The writers group is happening also at 6:30, 6:30 to 8. And then tomorrow you've got Pokemon at 11 a.m. to 12:30, the Pokemon Club. Always popular with the kids. Summer stories, there's me. Yep, reading a summer story at 11:30. So if you want to come in and listen to me read a story to the kids, you could do that at 11 o'clock. Excuse me, 11:30 rather. Ages 3 to 8, drop in obviously. Tech advice with Joe Delgadio. I think I've brought this up, I know, a few times before. If you're let's just say not technically savvy, so say you bought a new camera or something to that effect, you're not quite sure how to operate it, the tech advice is the class for you or session for you. It's by appointment. Talk to Joe Delgadio. He's the one who runs this. He'll basically walk you through how to use some of these tech things, or if there's like maybe a quirk to something you can't quite figure out, or just you don't want to read the manual like me. maybe that's the key for you is to go meet with Joe and he'll help you walk through stuff. So cameras, GPS, any kinds of electronic stuff, computers, whatever. Laptops obviously you wouldn't lug your PC with you, but yeah, if you need any help with tech stuff, he's definitely the guy to talk to. He's really good. Let's see. So I had on Wednesday, there was supposed to be a Lego animation class that I was going to run. Unfortunately, because of the pre-town meeting info session, I'm not able to do the class and do the info session at the same time. It's a lot of work to set it all up. So we had to move the Lego class to the following week. So if you were in that, I think it was the 16th was the date we chose, but if you're in that, then you can, we just rescheduled it. And lastly, tech advice again. Okay, yeah, so that's the tech advice by appointment on Wednesday at night, 7 to 8 p.m. So there you go. And Thursday, no programs. And obviously the library's closed Fridays and Saturdays through the summer. Saturdays through the summer. They're always closed on Fridays. Okay, got through all that stuff. Now, before I wrap up, before I get to the end, I want to quickly, and get to the weather and stuff, I want to quickly touch base on just a couple things. I was going to go over with some questions about the golf course, and I'm sure this has already been talked about quite a bit. There was one thing, though, I just kind of got some info on, and it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Last time around, it needed a 2/3 vote to pass. Article 24, that is. The vote total was 217 to 154. It needed 248 to pass, so it needed 2/3 in order to pass. It fell short by 31 votes. In total, it was 63 votes. 63 vote difference, but the actual what it needed to pass was only 31 votes. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out in the big discussion on the 23rd. It's going to be a heck of a meeting, I'll tell you that. I'm just curious to see how it goes because they didn't quite make the 2/3 last time, so it's going to be interesting to see how this really works out. There'll be a lot of numbers. There's definitely, this is why I brought this up, the FAQs that are on the tyngsboroughma.gov website. If you have questions, that is the place to go and get your questions answered. I'm going to actually bring the website up right now so I can show you exactly where that is. But if you have questions, that is definitely the place to go to get your questions answered. Not that you can't get questions answered by people on social media and anywhere else, but if you want the literal black and white, this is how it is, questions answered, this is the place to go. So go to the tyngsboroughma.gov website, and right under news and highlights, it's the second one down, Tyngsborough Country Club Facts, FAQs, and that will take you to this page. You can click on this little link right there, and that will take you to this page, which will give you tons and tons of information. There's lots here. I've seen people ask some of these questions, and this is why I wanted to make sure and bring this up. I've seen people ask some of these questions on social media, so this will at least give you some basis to go on. If you haven't seen this already, I'm sure a lot of you have probably already seen this, so you can probably ignore this, but if you haven't, that's the place to go to get that stuff. Okay, last thing before we get to the end. Finally, I can show you almost. Anyways, I can show you the weather, and it's not terrible. Hooray! It's actually been pretty nice the last couple weeks, so I guess we can't complain. Looks like mid 80s all the way through the week. I will take it. Except Wednesday's 90. Okay, scratch that. Yeah, so that's cool. No rain, at least not too much. There's a thunder shower towards the end. Looks like Thursday evening into Friday. Possibly Friday is going to be thunder showers, and then some showers likely, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I guess there'll be a little bit more rain, but Thursday and Friday, we can deal with it. Be okay. Percentages are pretty low. Well, 60%. Not too bad, I guess. All right. Anyways, that's it, folks. Sorry, it's Monday. This is the Monday after a long weekend, so I'm kind of all goofed up trying to coordinate this stuff. We've had all kinds of things going on here. You know what? I gave you the weather, and I didn't give you the one other piece of news I wanted to give you. July 27th. Mark your calendars. Again, I'm going to put all this stuff in the description. As soon as the show wraps up, I'll pop this there, so that way you can get that. But community yard sale, July 27th. That's a cool event that Allison Page from the rec department again has put together. It's from 8 to 2. You have to sign up ahead of time. I think it's $15 to sign up, and she'll add you basically to a map, which will be given out to anybody who wants it. And on that day, people can follow those maps and go around to the different yard sales people that are selling stuff. So super easy way to do a little bit of early summer cleaning, I guess. We can't call it late spring anymore. Early summer cleaning. Get some of that stuff cleaned out of your garage, maybe get rid of some things and get it into other people's hands so you can get some money back, or you can just, like I said, clear up some space in your garage, kids' rooms or whatever. They do ask you to list kind of some of the things that you're going to be selling so that she can add that to her map. But that's about it. So pretty cool stuff. So July 27th at 8 a.m., starting at 8 a.m., 8 to 2. Is the community yard sale. So I think that's the first time she's done this too. That's a nice little event. That's about does it for me, folks. Sorry for the kind of goofiness of this one. It's been, like I say, it's Monday after a long weekend. Again, I want to send my condolences to the Porter family. Terrible loss. Very sad. But the police are investigating it. So at least rest assured that they'll figure out what happened and give the family some closure. So, but yeah. That's it, folks. Have a great day. Enjoy it. It's Monday. It's beautiful outside. It's 108 right now, so hopefully you'll be able to get out there very soon and get some sunlight before it goes away for the evening. But beautiful Monday. So take it easy, guys. Enjoy it, and I will see you later on this week with the pre-town meeting. I'll also see you Friday with the Friday wrap-up and possibly one other special video that I'm going to try to do depending on what's going on at First Parish. So, all right, guys. Have a good one. See you later.